Bitcoin confirmed a bull flag without follow-through, not enough at least to reach 50k resistance. Now bulls are fighting to maintain the 47 support, hoping this move will break through 50k eventually. In the meanwhile, Ethereum already broke the support after a double top on the 4-hour chart, starting with this daily consolidation. Both can still go higher from here, but if we zoom out on the weekly time frame, we have something that caught my attention, and we will discover what it is in today's video. So welcome to Satoshi's Snack. My name is Marco from Mind the Chart, and every day I host this daily crypto wrap-up. If you're not subscribed to this channel, I suggest you to do so. We are launching a crypto social media app that you don't want to miss. But now let's jump into the core of this video. Before we get into the technicals, we have some news to check. The crypto markets turned higher at the beginning of the fourth quarter of 2021. Bitcoin ended the week with a good 13% around. Ethereum and Binance Coin also enjoyed a week of a double-digit earnings and increased approximately 14% and 24% respectively. The sudden rally in the cryptocurrency market appears to have been triggered by a statement from the US Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell that has no plans to ban Bitcoin in cryptocurrency. Also, earlier this week, Gary Gensler, chairman of the SEC, indicates that he was open to exchange-traded fund ETF for Bitcoin futures, though. Proposals are now expected to receive their decision on the 21st November, the 8th of December, 11th December, and 24th of December, respectively. Cryptocurrency news for the week. October 6th, we have Rocket Pool launches on Ethereum mainnet. Rocket Pool is an entry-level protocol for staking in Ethereum 2, which aims to align the incentives of Ethereum 2.0 stakers who wish to run nodes and delegate the stake, and those who wish to delegate only the stake. 7th October, Hedera Hashgraph mainnet update. On Thursday, the Hedera Hashgraph network will launch the v.0.18.0 of its main network. The update will introduce new changes such as the new ability to map Hedera address to NFTs and functionality to support granular performance testing in the development environments. Also, we add the Solana platform blockchain that has surpassed XRP to become the 6th largest asset in cryptocurrency. On Saturday, 5,000 pieces of Solana Monkey business NFTs collection sold for SOL, about 13,027 SOL, which is about $2.26 million, making the most expensive NFT ever sold on Solana. Then we have the 3 best coins to watch from the 4th of October to the 10th of October. So, OneChain. OneChain's team has confirmed that the network update will begin on the October 8th at 6 UTC. The update will facilitate the integration of Polkadot on the OneChain mainnet, and Storeman node operators are required to update their nodes once the update is available on the same day. Origin Protocol. The final phase of the Origin NFTs giveaway in collaboration with Cream Finance takes place this week, with a snapshot scheduled for the October 8th. All users who borrow and lend OGN tokens on the decentralized lending protocol have become eligible to receive 4 NFTs. Aavegotchi. The Aavegotchi team announced that the launch of its bridge to Ethereum mainnet is scheduled for the October 4th. This will allow Aavegotchi trading on the Ethereum mainnet and connecting Aavegotchi from Polygon to Ethereum mainnet and vice versa. Last news, we have KuCoin. All Chinese users will have to withdraw all funds by the end of 2021. So the company says that it has taken these steps to eliminate Chinese customers in order to comply with the new regulatory measures. And Polygon Studios collaborates with ASM to open a new front of possibilities. So Polygon Studios has announced its partnership with Altered State Machine. Meanwhile, this collaboration will propel Polygon Studios' momentum towards the mainstream. But now let's check some technicals on Bitcoin. So Bitcoin chart on the monthly. As we say in the previous episode, I am expecting a monthly equilibrium here for the rest of the year. I'm not sure if we can go higher and break the all-time high before the end of the year. I know some of you are not actually they don't trust this analysis. They think that we can go higher and higher, and we can go to $150,000, 150,000 before the end of the year. I don't think so. I don't really think so, because there is too much to go upward in order to do that, and we require a lot of volume to do that. Green volume, bull volume. I'm not seeing a lot of bull volume here. What I'm seeing is a classical pattern of equilibrium on the monthly, and we saw that with NIO as well. You can check it, NIO. So we have this same pattern. You see, we got the 618 retracement as Bitcoin, and then NIO went down. It's nothing to compare with Bitcoin. It's nothing to compare here. It's just the price action, you know. NIO and Bitcoin has nothing to do with each other. But it's just, you can see Tesla as well. It has the same equilibrium, and Tesla broke bullish. So we either can break bullish or bearish. But the fact is, we will have an equilibrium. We have this as most likely scenario. So what I'm watching now is on Bitcoin, this pattern. So on the monthly, we have this higher high here. We have the higher low on the monthly at 28K pretty much. Then we might have this 52,800 as our monthly lower high, but it's still not confirmed. It's not confirmed because we are in inside bar now. So if we are going to break the last low of the previous candle, in that case, and we change the weekly trend, we can confirm this one as a monthly top, but for now it's not. So if you are going to the 3 weeks time frame, you will see the equilibrium shaping better. You see here, we already have this higher low, we already have our top, so we might go sideways for the rest of the year here. So this is the range to watch in the 3 weeks time frame. The top is 43,000-ish, and the bottom is 39,500. So I'm not surprised if we can go and going sideways for a while here inside this range. By the way, on the weekly, what I'm watching now is another pattern that I found, which is this one. It might be the next resistance that we have on this chart. So maybe 50,000 psychological level would be our resistance to watch right now. And as I said in the intro, Bitcoin confirmed its daily bull flag yesterday. I mean, it wasn't actually a daily bull flag, it was more than 12-hour bull flag or 8-hour bull flag, but it confirmed and without follow through. So what we have now is the price, it might go and touch this line here for the third time. That is a possibility. And then we can actually stay in this pattern for the rest of the November. So that's what I'm watching on the weekly. So weekly before was when we were here scouting a top, actually we had this Fibonacci set here, and we say, all right, if we can maintain the 0.38 on the Fibonacci, this is going to be a bull flag. But actually we breached below that, so we also broke the 50% retracement. So it wasn't a bull flag anymore. It became an equilibrium. So now we are watching for an equilibrium. So now what I'm watching is a lower high compared to this one. I'm not watching for a higher high. As long as we have this low volume, I'm not watching for a higher high. It is possible that an higher high will come eventually. I'm not saying that it's not possible. Everything is possible in trading, but as the most likely scenario, I'm going to look for the lower high. And not just me. If I was a bear and I would like to short this thing, I will go for the weekly lower high. I will start to build a position here shorting with a stop loss above the 53,143, and then I will try to go for a swing position and a breaking bearish the equilibrium. That's what I will do if I was a bear, but I'm not. I'm long right now on Bitcoin, but even if I want to edge my position, I will start edging here around this zone, because I know that a lot of bears will try to short these things with a stop loss up above the possible monthly top that we had. So this is the play that I was thinking. I'm not going to short Bitcoin, I'm long. But if we're going to, set another weekly lower high and then actually enter in this equilibrium pattern, I will actually maybe buy more on the next higher low on the weekly. That's what I will do. And if we are going sideways for a while, but we're staying strong, altcoins will actually try to perform better. Now, today, the dominance is increasing a little bit, and we are seeing some of the altcoins correcting. And Ethereum already started its daily consolidation, and most of the names already started daily consolidation. So, what I'm watching now on the daily, as I say, is this. You see this kind of a fake out here that we had yesterday. So we have this potential bull flag because we broke the pattern of the higher lows on the candles, and we actually went touching 47k. Then we went back up, breaking the resistance, but wasn't that follow through. So what I'm watching now is still the possibility to go and set and test the 50k, or also is kind of a place where we can go down and retest the 26 EMA. So this is not a place where I want to be right now, because we can either go higher or just retest the 26 EMA. But if I am a bull and I want to enter a position, I will wait the daily higher low here. So I will wait the price to retest the 26 EMA, and I will enter with a stop loss below the low. That's what I will do to having a pattern of continuation. So this has to be seen, but actually we can go and retest this trend line eventually. If we're going lower and we're starting a daily consolidation on Bitcoin, we can go and retest this trend line if we want. But also there is no bearish volume right now, so I think a retest of 50k it's possible. This trend line is possible to be tested. So I will watch for this trend line here, and also I will watch for the possibility of lower high on the weekly, right? If you're shooting and break this 52,800 without a lower high on the weekly, it would be a V-shaped recovery on the weekly, and this is going to be really bullish for the environment, because if we actually manage to make a pattern of higher lows, higher highs on the weekly without an equilibrium, that will be super bullish for Bitcoin. But as I say, is the least likely scenario for now, for me, in my point of view. So as I said, this is the Andre BTC dominance, so it's the altcoin dominance, which is almost breaking bearish here, this descending triangle, which you can find actually a reverse pattern here on the Bitcoin dominance, which is the same. It's a kind of a mirrored pattern. So here we are building an ascending triangle. If this break bullish, or if this is break bearish, we will have altcoins losing steam and momentum. But let's see how it goes for the next 4 days, and then we will see. Ethereum already, as I said, broke the pattern of the higher lows on the candles, so it's starting the daily consolidation here, and we will see if it is a bull flag, or we can actually start retesting the 26 EMA and 12. This will be a good entry point for me, with a stop loss below 2,956 for a continuation pattern. But here as well, we can retest this place, this trend line, and we will see. If it is a bull flag, we have to stop before the 0.38 Fibonacci. So if we stays up above the 3,220, it will be a potential bull flag for Ethereum to continue. Ethereum Bitcoin, though, is already retesting the trend line and is not having a lot of power to go higher, just because the dominance is having this kind of a pattern here, which is almost retesting the bottom. So that's all for today's, guys. So we are watching this trend line of Bitcoin. Eventually we will retest 50k, but then hey, watch out for the weekly lower high, which is possible. So on to the next one.